and welcome to our little Christmas series. Today we are gonna make a little angel and it will be a little more fiddly than it used to be because it's smaller and there's more details on it. But first we need to make a cone, and we just use ordinary white cardboard and make a round circle and a little one in the middle too, so we can make a hole for the head when we make the cone. You can use a little platter or whatever, CD or something like that, to make this round shape. And I have made this on forehand, so but we don't need the whole cone, so we cut and the size of the circle I use here is what determine how wide the cone will be, so that's the size I choose, but that's not that have not to be that precise, but it's depend on what you want. I do this to kind of give it a little shape before I start to bend it, so it don't break. And then a little glue stick on it. Oops. And put it together. A little fiddly. And the clamp, I use this type of clamps, but you can use the paper clips or what you have. Clothes hanger you can use, another clothes hanger, the clothes clamp. Then just let it dry, and now we need to make a head, and I use these bulbs, Christmas bulbs, as some of you know, I use as eyes, and I draw as eyes to my stop motion figures I make. But you take the thing you tie the thread to out of it and paint it flesh tones or whatever color you want, so it look like a head. And maybe you have to give it a couple of times so you get it how you want it. And now we have to make the glory, and we use a piece of wire and a round thing. You can use a marker or a pencil or whatever you have, and then cut it off and I have made this one and painted it with some gold spray. And now the cone is dry, and I'm making sure that it's glued. And the head fits in the hole. Now we need to make some wings to this little angel, and I just spent a piece of this so I get both wings at once, and remember to turn it right. And I draw around my little template I made. All the way around. And just cut it out with a happy knife, or I use the scalpel, as you know. And finish. And I take this bone and make it bend it a little so it gives them more live look. And the part I had here, this one I took out of the bulb. I take the thread out of it and I spread it out and flatten it out. You'll see when I move my hand in a little while. And see, I have flattened it. And as you know, sorry, and as you know, I have made a lot of these bulbs into eyes to my figures, to the stop motion film, so I have a lot of those laying around. So I use them to this. So you cut them in half, so you cut the whole out of them, and you see, glue them on the bottom of the cone. So it gives this nice rim. You can see I have a lot of them. And now we just have to glue them on. And this is a little fiddly, so be patient and be careful not to get glue all over the place. It's very easy. Another one, and you keep on one at a time all the way around. you probably already figured out. See? A little festive angel to hang on the tree. Now you have to make some eyes on, and a little nose and mouth, and you can use a marker, or if you have a pointy marker. I use a brush, but because I have it. But if you don't have, you can use a marker. A little eyelashes too. So, and then a couple of red. Chin. So. And then I use this hot glue to get the head to sit in the cone. Or you can use ordinary glue or whatever. It's just because when I make this, it has to go reasonable quick. So it don't get more boring than necessary. And then cut the wire so it fits, and hot glue on the wire and on the back on the wings, between the wings. And then some hot glue on the wings. And whoopty. And an angel is born. Thank you for viewing, and I hope I'll see you again tomorrow.